y'all make sure y'all tune in to Cross the Line Radio. It's every Thursday, right, Cap?
Damn right. And you understand, listen, y'all could try to challenge us there. I need somebody to come with a decent argument because once again, like, I see scoffers, but you're not bringing anything.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
If you're gonna try to take away what we have, what are you gonna replace it with? Now, this is another thing too. Anybody who also, you understand, doesn't understand the chart or needs more than just like the dialogue that we're doing here, I did a lecture in July out in Chicago. You understand? Big ups to Captain Nazariak, you understand, for getting me involved with that, as well as Captain Mawakwa for inviting me to his city, showing the utmost hospitality. And I did damn near 3.5 to 4 hours, you understand, worth of material. And that was actually even rough to condense because I had about 18 to 20 hours worth of material. And that's not even, you understand, to go outside of. I also made sure that every single piece of anthropolitical data and archaeology that I used is something that's either irrefutable or, even for people who like to use the Smithsonian, so on and so forth, was backed up. But there's something more important. They had this chart before any of the archaeology. You understand? Like Arya got that vision, you understand? And this was passed down to the priests and prophets of the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge before anybody had a clue about Hebrew stones being found in Puerto Rico. Before they knew about the Los Lunes stones, you understand, which is damn near one of the oldest 10 commandments, you understand, found, written in ancient Hebrew down in New Mexico. Before they found the Decalogue stone, the Keystone, you understand, so on and so forth, all these different artifacts scattered throughout the Americas. Before they started finding shield Davids in, you understand, I mean, from Nicaragua all the way on up into Canada. Before they started breaking down the North American Indians' language and coming to the conclusion that from Canada all the way on down to Peru, all the way on down to Argentina, and then across to all the Antilles and Caribbean, you understand, that all of them were speaking Hebrew. So, once again, that could only be of the Lord. So when we did this breakdown, you understand, or rather when the lecture came through, you understand, the one thing that I always start to see is that people are very ignorant when it comes down to our history.
calling inside the nation. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Israel.
Name Israel. All right. Go ahead.
Popular name. What's happening?
All right, what's going on?
Hey, Shalom. You got a question or a comment? What's going on?
Yeah, I got a question. What's the guy's name with RCPK?
Captain Katazar. That's correct.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I got a question for him. I want to ask if you could read 2nd Ezra 13:40 through 45 without adding ships in there.
Yeah, that's fine. Hold on 1 second.
We said 13.
Second Ezra 13.
40 through 45.
I'm very familiar with this. All right, you want me to read it or you want to read it?
No, I want you to read it.
Those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoner out of their own land in the time of Osei the king, whom Salmanasseh the king of Assyria led away captive, and he carried them over the waters, and so came they into another land. Before I read any further, how did they get carried over water?
They walked through the narrow path.
Where does it say that?
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
No, what I want to do.
I know what you wanted me to do.
I will tell you about adding and taking away from the scripture, so I want to know why I always read that.
Slow down real quick, right? Because wait, hold on, brother. It's not gonna go nowhere if we talk over each other, right? So what you're gonna have to do is show just a little bit of decorum. You get what I'm saying? And with that being said, you just said that we're not supposed to what? Add or take away. Now, nothing that we just read in this verse talked about entering the narrow passage of the water in this verse. You get what I'm saying? We're talking about when Salmanasseh, the king of Assyria, led them away captive, he carried them over the waters. And then came them into another land. So how did they get carried over the waters?
They just told you.
No, you added. You understand?
My question to you is, I wanted to know because I use that to say that that's how the northern tribes came over here, but that don't say that. They just
now, once again, we're not. Hold on.
Boats in there. You don't say nothing about no boats.
Listen, we are not.
Around the whole continent of Africa for a year and a half.
I'll let you finish.
Fairy tale. Y'all need to quit promoting that.
All right. So now, here's the point. We didn't even read to that point. We didn't get to when they left Assyria. We're talking about how they were brought into Assyria. And you added to the word. It doesn't say they waded through the water. It said, how does something get carried? You know, brother, I don't think that you're emotionally stable enough to handle the dialogue. Like I don't think that you're disciplined enough to be able to even have this conversation. Now, I know that you called up with a preconceived notion because you think you know something, but answer the question honestly. How does something get carried over water?
He off the line, Kyrie. He hung up. But what I just got from that was He said you added boats in, but then we asked him how did they did. He said narrow path. I didn't see that.
You didn't see that at all. And it didn't say that they walked, that they moved, that they waited. When something is carried over water, meaning it's on the water, it's a ship, it's a boat.